Hi guys, I wanted to show you how to do one of these problems with neutralization. So in this question, you can see that we have 18.7 milliliters of barium hydroxide, and we're going to neutralize 35 mils of acetic acid, and we know also the molarity of the barium hydroxide. So the first thing you always have to do is write a neutralization reaction. So barium hydroxide, and you have to write the formula correctly, plus acetic acid, and then it's a double replacement. You're always going to get water. I find water, it's helpful to write it as HOH for balancing, and then the leftover metal, and then the anion from the acid are going to go together. But you have to balance charge over here. So then I would balance the equation. You can see that I'm going to need 2 and 2. So then the question you might have is, well, what do I do? I have all these numbers. So what I do is you're always going to start with a volume. So it's one of the two. Start with the volume that you know the molarity of. So I know I have 18.7 mils of barium hydroxide, and I know the molarity of that. So first thing, and you can just move the decimal, but I'm going to show it, is you want to go to liters. Then you want to use the molarity as a conversion factor. So there's that many moles, 0.5 moles of barium hydroxide for every 1 liter. So you can see right now that I'm in moles of barium hydroxide. I'm ultimately trying to get to molarity of the acetic acid. So in order to get that, I would need moles of acetic acid. Oops. Ah. So moles of acetic acid over liters of acetic acid. Let's see if I can get rid of that. So I'm going to leave it there. So the next thing I'm going to do then, because I'm looking for moles of acetic acid, is I'm going to do my mole-mole ratio from the balanced equation. In the equation, I have 2 moles of acetic acid. I wrote my acetic acid wrong down there. And then I'm going to put my moles of barium hydroxide, and these are coming from the coefficients in the balanced equation. So at this point, I'm ready to calculate my moles of acetic acid. So I'm going to grab a calculator. And I get, should have been able to do that one in my head, right? Maybe 0.187 moles. So I'm going to plug that in down here, 0.187 moles, and I'm going to just keep track of the fact that I'm talking about the acetic acid. So then I know my liters, I have 35 mils, I know which one to use, of acetic acid. And I would convert that to liters. So now I can just divide, and I get 0.53 molarity. So I hope that helps, and if not, come see me for some help.